In this video, I'll be unboxing the OMI or Oxford Medical Instruments Pulsed EMF Ring. This is a very low intensity pulsed EMF device that can generate up to 2 Gauss induction field strength. With pulsed EMF, the induction field strength is what determines how deep the energy goes into your body. So being very low intensity, this would be good for those who purposefully do not want high field strength. Just a little bit about pulsed EMF technology. I made a previous video on this that goes into detail, but in a nutshell, it's the external application of electromagnetic fields. Now, we have charged molecules moving inside our body, and whenever you have charged molecules or electricity, electrons moving in a conductor, and your body's a conductor, it generates electromagnetic fields. When your cells get injured or diseased, the idea is that those fields are weakened. If you provide an external source that's compatible with your body, i.e. pulsed EMF, it can re-energize those cells and tissues and sort of wake them up. It's for the overall well-being of the body, pulsed electromagnetic ring for professional and home use, safe and easy to use, ergonomic design. The pulsing magnetic field promotes the body's own regeneration processes and helps to improve your physical and mental well-being, to increase energy and vitality, and to have a better general mood. The package includes the pulsed electromagnetic ring, an adapter, the operation unit, and the user's manual. Do not use in the following cases: pregnancy, if you suffer from epilepsy, bleeding disorders, if you use a pacemaker or other electronic implants such as an insulin pump, if you have cancer, a tumor, if you are being treated for a high fever or infections, problems of unknown origin, overactive hormone disorders, myasthenia gravis, or if you're under immunosuppressive treatment. And those particular disorders are listed because, like, for example, cancer. The idea is that since this is energizing cells, well, you don't want to energize the cancer cells. So just to be safe, you don't want to use pulsed EMF if you have active cancer, including blood cancer. So I'll open the box. Looks like that. It's nicely packed. This is the owner's manual. Pull it out like this. It's made of polyurethane leather, hypoallergenic, very easy to clean. It's got the coils inside these pads that generate the electromagnetic fields. And it's got the controller. There is no place to put batteries in the controller, so you do need to have access to an electrical outlet. When you plug it in, you'll see P1, P2, or P3, and that is the last program that was used. P1 cycles the frequency of the field between 1 to 39 hertz, or cycles per second. Program 2 generates fields between 1 to 99 hertz randomly. And P3 allows you to set your own frequency. If you choose P1 or P2, that's about 20 minutes of treatment. You press that, but then you press on, this on button. Okay, and it's 20 minutes, and it counts down in minutes. And this little button here, if you don't want the beeps, you press that. Press it again, and you will hear the beep when it finishes. The light under operation will go on. What I like about this annular ring design is that you could put a limb through it. So if you wanted it around your shoulder, you could do that. Let's say you have rotator cuff, achy shoulders, you're trying to heal it, accelerate the healing, you could use this thing on it for 20 minutes. And whenever you do this therapy, I recommend doing 2 to 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and before you go to bed. If you're trying something new, do it every day for at least 2 weeks. Then after that, you can do it every other day, and then as needed. You can also slip this around your neck, and you'll hear some sounds. That's the sound of the magnetic field being generated, so it's nothing to worry about. If you've ever had an MRI, you'll know that it's a little bit noisy because that magnetic field, as it's being generated, actually moves those coils, and you hear a knocking sound. This is much less power than an MRI, obviously, so you'll hear just little kind of creaky noises. And you could also put this over your knee, like so. You could do your treatment sitting down, you could do it while lying down on your bed, you could put it around your ankle if you have a sprained ankle. And you can put it around your elbow if you have elbow issues. And also your hands.